I know it's like episode one, season one all over again, but let me tell y'all something. When shit hits the fan and life gets going, you got to get going with it. And let me tell y'all something. I'm almost 30 years old, and I will say from the ages of 28 and 29, I've had the most transformative events happen to me. And I do apologize about being MIA, but hey, no bars to your face. What's the meta is going to maintain some kind of consistency here. No guarantees though, but I'll tell you, thank you for waiting. I've I can't believe I've been able to gain a little bit of clout. Just a sliver of clout you can imagine. You know, just a common nigga like me can get. I'm also kind of uncommon. Hey, by the way, before we get started here with episode one of season two, check out my Instagram at what's the Metagoon because meta clips. Yeah, the names are just good, right? What's the meta clips? Hey man, hey look, I do this shit in my sleep. Meta clips is now up and running. I don't know how many clips I'm gonna upload, but meta clips is up and running on my Instagram. Please check it out because they're funny. Got about 350 views on the first one. It's, again, pretty good. I'm not sure what's the cadence podcast episodes or clips that I will upload for meta clips, but listen, just stay tuned. You know, I'm blasting on the Twitter. You know, follow me on Twitter. 1080p. Unfortunately, my old Twitter got, I think, got flagged and blocked, and they deleted my old Twitter for unknown reasons. I can't tell you why they deleted my old Twitter, but unironically, I'm doing better on my new Twitter account, which is again crazy to me. So, hey, look, if it ain't working, start over. You know what I'm saying? Start fresh. You never know what you might find from starting from the basis, from the basics rather. But I digress. Midnight, please talk to him real quick so we can go ahead and get rolling here.
Yes, this is Midnight. I know you haven't heard us for a while. It's this nigga fault. It's that light skin shit. I be telling y'all, these light skinned people don't know how to act. That's why y'all ain't got no podcast episode in a while. But yeah, make sure y'all tune in to Meta Clips because y'all gonna see everything we've done for the past 10 years on that channel, all the funny stuff we've done. Rest in peace to all the niggas we lost in that time frame because most of those people we don't play with no more. But shout out to everybody that watched those clips because I'm finna start uploading clips as well because I have different views than my brother here. Trust me, y'all gonna have a ball watching what we used to call the what was it used to be
The
called? The
Misadventures of CR2.
Misadventures of CR. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to Misadventures of the Meta. So we are here.
Crazy. From CR2 to what's the meta. What a transformative journey. And rest in peace to my previous team, regardless of how we ended together. I will say,
Hey man, fuck them niggas. Fuck them niggas. Anyway, go ahead.
we have differentiating opinions on, you know, the. I will say this before we get started. Video games, which we'll talk about later on in this episode. Video fucking games ain't no fucking joke. It can make niggas. It can break niggas. And let me tell y'all, I've been on the receiving end of both of those, you know, ends. Receiving ends of both those ends. That's funny. But hey, look, just so y'all know, you know, video games, don't laugh at them. It's serious shit. Just like music. Music may be all fun and games until niggas start grinding, hitting the paint. You fancy, huh? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that nigga Drake. Hey, look, you know, take it in strides and take it with that grain of salt, especially in this day and age. With that being said, welcome to the TLDR of everything we missed since June of last year was episode 5, season 1. So let's begin. It'll be pretty cool. I'm gonna run through everything, and then you know we'll do like a wrap up segment at the end of each everything at the end of each category that we normally cover. Music, sports, video games, and then we got some non-sport stuff in here too, just because it literally it has impacted or shaped the way I'm trying to bring shit to the table, obviously, mainly for the podcast, but for my Twitter, of course, when I tweet, me trying to become a media personality, I gotta say things as eloquently as I can, but also trying to hit the nail or hit the hammer on the nail, hit the nail on the hammerhead. I don't know how that, I forgot how that slogan goes, or that figure of speech goes rather, but big words from niggas figure of speech, by the way. So last year, 2024, starting in July, minus the Olympics. Of course, we're gonna talk about the Olympics when we get to the real sports stuff there. But in July last year, Trump, Make America Great Again, got injured. I know some of y'all forgotten that. This is gonna be blessed to pass for some of y'all. Trump got injured, and then of course Paris Olympics. And then for August, Kamala put her hat in, running for the presidential race for the next president to be sworn in 2025. September, Hurricane Helene. Shout out to that.
That was also the greatest. Y'all fumbled the greatest bag ever. But
I agree. Don't worry. I agree. We could have been eating lavish. We could have had one of the baddest bitches ever as president. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I don't care if she's like in her mid 50s, bruh. But we'll get to that later. September, we had Hurricane Helene. Shout out to that nigga John Ossoff, because John Ossoff, you remind me of why America's America, just a whole bunch of races and experiences into one nigga. So shout out to that nigga John Ossoff one time. October, Jimmy Carter turned 100. And it's unfortunate, literally in December, that he passed away, which is, well, at least he made it to 100. So again, shout out to that Georgia niggas. Jimmy Carter, thank you. Hopefully one day I can be the next president from Georgia. We'll see about that. November, we had Quincy Jones passed away. Of course, the election for the president for the seat of POTUS. And then we had Spirit Airlines filing for Chapter 11. Again, interesting. Then in December, like I said, Jimmy Carter passed away at 100, and the bald eagle officially became the bird of the United States of America. Midnight, what you got to say about that, TLDR?
One, I did not know the ball. I thought the bald eagle was our official bird. What the fuck else would it been? That's crazy to me. I really did not know that. I just naturally assumed it was. You know what's funny? I don't care about Spirit Airlines filing for Chapter 2. A lot of you niggas don't know what that is. Read a book. But it doesn't matter, because Spirit Airlines, it may not be luxury, but them niggas gonna get you there, because they the only people who hasn't had a plane fall out the sky this year and the year before that.
Facts.
So even though they filed for Chapter 2, even though it might be a little sketchy getting there, you're going to get there. Yeah, chapter 11. My bad. Jimmy Carter, shout out to him. I forgot what city he's from, but there's actually a park in Atlanta honoring him. It's been around for a long time. It's literally in the middle of Atlanta. It's pretty nice. They have a whole little museum, and they talk about all his accomplishments and stuff like that. Hurricane Helen, rest in peace to all the people we lost. Because did you know this is actually a lot of people didn't even talk about this. This is the most deadly hurricane we've had since Katrina. A lot of people didn't even talk about it. Yeah, a lot of people didn't talk about it. So rest in peace to everybody that we lost in Helen. And Helen hit
hit Florida and Georgia. Yep.
They hit Florida, right? Okay. I don't know why certain niggas, I ain't gonna say nothing, want to move to Florida, but that's besides me. Florida get fucked up every year, but niggas want to move to Florida. That's crazy. One of them niggas in this podcast, it ain't me. But next we got Kamala. Y'all now seeing with these tariffs what Trump did to us, and now you niggas is upset. That's your fault. Even though I didn't vote. One, I didn't vote because I was too busy, because I have to come all the way back down to Columbus to vote, because it won't let me vote up here for whatever reason. So that's why I didn't vote. And I don't give a damn about Trump getting injured. And of course, we dominated the Olympics per usual.
I gotta look up the medal count, actually. So give me just a second, y'all. Again, I try to prepare for everything, but again, we always try to whatever.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we dominated again. We're trying to be.
Yeah, I think we either tied for gold medals versus China, I want to say. But yeah, I
Oh, we did.
think so.
That's
We
crazy.
either beat them by 1 or we tied. So, but I'm finna take a look right now to scroll through everything. But I guess the main thing I did want to kind of, I guess, bring it back up with Spirit Airlines. Like, listen, I have flown Delta, I have flown British Air or whatever it's called now, and I've also flown American Airlines, and Spirit, so 4 altogether. Let me tell y'all something. Spirit has not failed me yet. Like, I used to have a Spirit credit card. Spirit has not failed me yet. So I don't know what the fuck to tell y'all, but what y'all can't say about Spirit, Spirit shook up the game so fucking much that Delta and Southwest have made ultra budget seating options for all their planes. So don't at me about Spirit, because literally by alone Spirit shook it up by itself. So don't at me. Do not at me.
Yep, you are 1,000% right about that. I'm looking at the medal count now. We did tie with China with 40 apiece. But after that, but total, of course, we have 126 total, and they had 91 this
Crazy.
Olympics.
Absolutely
So,
insane to me.
yep.
United States of America.
Yep.
Let it be known that we have the best athletes known to the world. These are facts, by the way. These are only facts. Shout out to Miss Simone, because you are the epitome. You are the epitome of Negro sports in America and LeBron James.
Let me tell you something. We have a total of, you guessed it, 3,000 medals. This is through all categories, through all the years. Next closest is Russia with 1,200.
What? That's fucking insane.
We are shitting on everybody. It's not even close. And then after that is Germany with 1,000. I'm surprised China's not on there. I really am.
Yeah. Well, with
But
how big China is as a country, yeah, same.
yep, that's facts.
The more you know. But yeah, again, before we move on to 2025, catch up as well. Again, minus the Super Bowl. Jimmy Carter was born in Plains, Georgia, in the middle of nowhere. You know where that is? That is literally right outside of Preston, Georgia. Is, I think, the next. Oh, is that? It actually right. It was right outside of Americas. So that's where it's sandwiched in between Preston and Americas. Never heard of it.
They look, brother. If it ain't Atlanta, Macon, Savannah, niggas outside of Georgia don't know where that's at. Really, if it's not Atlanta, people don't know where it's at. People think Atlanta is the state, pretty much. Like, that's all people think
Which
of.
is crazy to me. I mean, I guess this is what it is.
People don't. Yeah, because did you know, another fun fact? 60% of the people in Georgia live in the Atlanta metro area. That is insane. Yes, that's a stat. 60% of the population in Georgia, that's accurate, live in the metro.
Okay,
Atlanta
is that within
area.
the perimeter?
No, hell no. That's like that. So this would include, because you know how people are. Like, this was a study based on that, but the people who studied it, they don't live in Georgia, so they're counting Marietta, Alpharetta, Conyers, Stonecrest, Decatur.
Yeah, that's
all
fair. That's fair. That makes sense.
So they
Yeah.
count
I think that's the, they probably categorized it. I'm about to lay down big words for y'all. Like, this is back to back big words. They probably categorize it as super metropolitans.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what they said. 60% of the state of the state of Georgia lives in the metro Atlanta.
Again, rest in peace, Quincy Jones. Rest in peace, Jimmy Carter. Yeah, moving on to the 2025 news that we missed so far. It is still May, but again, the biggest one in May is, we'll get to that, P. Diddy trial. But okay, but slow down, pump the brakes. Let's go to January. The New Orleans terrorist attack with the F-150 Lightning and the California wildfires, plus Trump getting sworn in. In February, we had the Super Bowl 59. I had to look up the Roman numerals because I'm taking Latin class in like almost 11 years. March was the declassification of the remaining JFK files. Nothing crazy. And then April, we have the stock market falling due to Trump's tariffs, which during April, on average, the Dow dropped 3.2%, and the S&P 500 by 4%. And apparently, also in April, there was a Florida State University mass shooting. I don't remember how many lives were lost. I think it was like either 12 to 15. To check the casualty counts. And in May, as in right now, and currently, we have P. Diddy scheduled, but he is now on trial. Midnight, please.
Yes, sir. So P. Diddy, let me give y'all the quick rundown. So I believe he went to trial. It started last Monday, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it started last week. No, my bad. And see, I'm working so much. I even know it started this week Monday. So pretty much he went to trial. Let me tell you, they found some sickening stuff when they raided his all his mansions and stuff like that, and they brought all this up to discovery. It got wicked. So they found in one of his bedrooms, they found 15 balls of baby oil. I'm not even joking. This was in his closet. I want to say like 10 pairs of stiletto heels. They found. I'm just literally. I'm going off the top of my head. They found 2 fully automatic AR machine guns, which is also insane. They weren't. I'm sorry, they weren't loaded, but they found 2 automatic AR machine guns in his closet. They pretty much they brought up Cassie, which Cassie was, I believe, his ex-girlfriend or ex-wife. Either way, they were together for a long time. For majority of pretty much what we knew, they're together for a long time. And she pretty much talked about the acts that she had to do, which are disgusting. You can, I'm not gonna say it on the podcast. You can listen to that yourself. It's some real crazy stuff. And then recently, I want to say this happened. What's the day? Today is Saturday. So on Thursday, Kid Cudi, who was a rapper, a lot of people know his song "Day and Night." That was a huge song when me and Metagoon were in 6th grade. So apparently, when Diddy and Cassie split up, he started messing with Cassie. Kid Cudi started messing with Cassie, and Diddy blew up his car. Apparently, that's what happened. And Kid Cudi went to trial today. I did not catch up on any of that, but he went to trial, pretty much snitching on Diddy and telling everything he needed to know. So it's very interesting. I'm pretty sure he's going to be found guilty for RICO, which is crazy. He's going to be going for a minute. There is still a chance he will beat it. You never know. I mean, Young Thug got the fuck on. I'm pretty sure he will too. So we'll never know with that. But that's enough of that freak ass nigga. And in the words of Kendrick Lamar, freak ass nigga. But let me tell y'all about these stocks. This ain't a financial advice. When the stock market crashed due to tariffs, my whole portfolio was red. If you don't know what that means, that's not good. But I mean, I already knew it was going. It was this adjustment period because people were losing money because of these tariffs. Let me tell y'all something. Take-Two Interactive. These are the people who make GTA, 2K, and all the 2K games. They are going through the roof right now. I'm not telling y'all to invest y'all money in stocks, but let me tell you something. Take-Two Interactive, they did their quarterly earnings, and their revenue just on GTA 5 alone is 5. They still make $5 million every 3 months off of GTA 5. That game came out in 2013. Me and Metagoon were seniors in high school when this game came out. And these people are still making $5 million every 3 months. And that's not even getting 2K. I'm not even going to get into that. I'm not. But rest in peace to all the people who lost their lives in Florida State University mass shooting. I didn't even know this even happened. That tells you how much stuff we have going on in the world. I didn't even know this happened. This happened in April. What we in May. I didn't. I never knew this
Yeah.
happened.
So I'm looking for the particular date. Let's see here. We could have talked about the measles too, but again, that's just a whole
measles.
yeah, because a lot of children in Texas are getting the measles due to RFK Jr. being the head of the HHS now. Because again, he does not believe in vaccines, or at least children being mandated vaccines. So whether or not you politically agree or religiously agree with that statement, the whole point of vaccines is to eradicate diseases, regardless of how safe they may or may not be. Because when it comes to healthcare, I learned I'm in school getting a second bachelor's degree. Y'all missed that too. I'm in school again trying to get a second bachelor's degree. Wish me luck because I'm running out of money, or I have run out of money. We'll see how that turns out. But in healthcare studies, healthcare, it's not going to be 100%. The fuck? Doctors back in the day used to take ticks to suck out the bad blood in your body. Yeah. That's where a lot of these people are like, yeah, we need to go back to nature. Do you want a tick sucking on your blood to get out diseases? Is that what you want? The power to you do, but you're going to have more problems of a tick trying to suck out the bad blood in your body after the fact. That's just me. But sorry for the side note. Back to the main thing with the Florida State University mass shooting. This happened on April 17th. At least 2 people were killed and 6 others were hospitalized. So, again, shout out to those that did lose their lives. Crazy how mass shooting just happens. I don't know why it happens, but the fact that it's starting to happen in universities now is actually kind of crazy to me. Because like you would think universities is like one of the most safest, unsegregated, all-inclusive places in the world to be on in this country. So, but hey, so just be careful out here in these streets because these streets are not safe.
Yeah, ain't nowhere safe. Ain't nowhere safe nowadays at all.
Crazy. But that kind of sums it up for the non-sports stuff. Again, minus the Super Bowl and the Olympics. So now let's get into what you all came here for. 2024 to 2025. Everything sports. Now I'm going to read all this off, okay? And then we can talk about it because this is going to be the main meat we're talking about here today. So scrap in, double scrap in. Pay for about 10 nigga to get in. We crunk lit in this bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So starting off with the NBA, this is 2024, 2025 because we're currently in the latter end of the playoffs now. All right. Off season 2024. Klay Thompson to the Mavericks. Paul George to the 76ers. Carl Anthony Towns to the Knicks. Trade deadline 2024. DeMar and Levine to Kings. Jimmy Buckets to the Warriors. Luka Doncic to the Lakers. And Anthony Davis to the Mavericks. Pause. That's NBA. Going to MLB. Not too much for MLB for 2024 and 2025. 2024, the Dodgers win the World Series versus the Yankees 4-1, and Shohei Ohtani, one of the best athletes of our current generation, has the home run record of 50, along with 50 stolen bases in 2024. 2025, Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Braves, active as of May 23rd, after being out for a whole season and some change from 2024 after his ACL injury, and he hits a home run for his first time at bat, which is insane to me, by the way, because I thought it was all smoke and mirrors, everybody gassing him up, but it seems to me he is the truth, what they have been missing, because this kind of goes into the next section of MLB, at least for me. Again, not a lot going on in MLB unless you're talking about Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani. But the main thing for me, Georgia sports right here. Braves pretty much traded away all their pitchers in 2024, except Spencer. But he also got a ligament tear, and he is currently some hot boo-boo butt cheeks. So Acuna seems to be the truth. Spencer, apparently he has to be the truth, but again, let the Klay Thompson injury show that once you get injured, you come back the same way you were. In the air. So moving on to PGA Tour golf, nothing too crazy. Scotty Scheffler wins the 2024 Masters. Rory McIlroy wins the 2025 Masters, and the Tiger Golfing League is created in 2024 by Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy themselves. And then for the inaugural season of the TGL League, Atlanta Drive Golf Club wins their first ever trophy. NCAA football 2024. We got a new system for the playoffs. It's 12 teams to the top 4. At the start of the season, not GTA. I'm thinking of Grand Theft Auto. Georgia Bulldogs is number 1 at the start. Ducks becomes number 1 at the playoffs. Ohio State, the Buckeyes, wins the championship, and then Carson Beck, the previous quarterback of Georgia, goes to Miami. We don't have much in 2025 for NCAA, but we did get recently announced by ESPN and the commission for the NCAA the new playoff bracket style for the top 12. After they introduce the top 12 bracket style, we'll get into that shortly. And then I do believe that is it for all the sports roundups for everything we missed. Midnight, please talk to them. What you got?
All right, I'm gonna start at the top. So, Clay to the Mavs, ass, booty, hole. I tried to tell you that nigga trash. He's washed. Pack him up. Paul George to the 76ers, also trash. That nigga didn't play no game. Horrible, dog shit. He canceled his podcast so he can still play better, and he was still worse. Fuck Paul George, he's going. Cat to the Knicks. He is hooping right now. They are in the Eastern Conference Finals against the Pacers. Pacers are up 2-0. I cannot believe it. And they're finna go home, play next 2 games. The Knicks might get swept by the fucking Pacers. That's insane to me. We might be seeing a Pacers OKC finals, because I want to say OKC might be up 2-0 because my boy Anthony, he ain't hooping right now. I don't know what's going on, but I'm proud of them for making it this far, because they were the 8th seed this year, weren't they? So they weren't even supposed to get there, and so they've been hooping. Now these next trades, the next trades are more impactful. Like the deadline, we had DeMar and Levine. Well, DeMar's already at the Kings. Levine to the Kings. I felt like that really did make a difference. They're probably still going to be the same team, even with Zach. So it really don't matter. Jimmy to the Warriors. Jimmy turned them niggas the fuck up. I thought until Steph went down, I was like, the Warriors might fuck around and win a chip. Draymond might get another chip, and I'm going to be sick. So, but they're out. But they are the team to watch next year, along with the motherfucking Lakers. They get a certified big man, they are winning a chip, and that's on everything I love. The NBA is scripted. The NBA is not going to let LeBron go out without getting another damn chip. Luka ain't playing no defense, just like the Mavs said. But guess what? It don't matter. This nigga giving y'all 40 and 10. I don't give a fuck if you don't play no defense. Get y'all a big man to help Luka out. He don't need to do shit. Let that nigga hoop. And now we got Davis to the Mavericks. I told Metagoon he was on the Mavericks nuts. They are hot boo-boo stank garbage. Now this year coming up, as soon as Kyrie come back, if Anthony Davis stay healthy, and if they draft Cooper Flag, because they did get the number 1 draft pick, which is damn sure going to be Cooper Flag. If they don't draft Cooper Flag, fire Nico. Fuck them. Because they traded Luka for Davis, which is the nastiest shit I've ever heard in my life. When I heard this, I thought I was dreaming. I mean, in the end, it panned out for both teams. The Lakers got their future star because Lakers ever since the '80s, really the '70s, has always had a a damn near a face of a league player. Like they had Kareem, they had Magic, they had Shaq, they had Kobe, they had LeBron, they got Luke. So it falls in place for them. I didn't think they're gonna win championship this year anyway. They got to still figure it out. Next year they're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. But like I said, it worked out for the Mavericks because one, they got that number 1 draft pick. They claiming that Luka wasn't playing no defense. I think that's a bunch of bullshit because you don't trade away Luka. That was your guy. That the city loved him. They was saying fire Nico. Like come on, that shit crazy. Now I'm gonna skip ahead to football real quick. So this man had the nerve to put nasty ass Georgia Bulldogs start at number 1. Don't give a fuck. Them niggas lost. Roll Tide. Uh, Oregon Ducks number 1 in the playoffs. Don't matter. Them niggas lost. Fuck, pack them niggas up. Ohio State was. I know it's funny. I forgot them niggas won. I forgot Ohio State won the championship. I didn't. Let me tell you, I did not follow none of that. After Alabama lost, Georgia lost. It really didn't matter to me. After that, it really didn't matter to me. And this was the lowest watched NCAA championship in a long, long time. So that tells you SEC still runs shit when it comes to viewership. And I have a whole piece that we're gonna save for another podcast. I want to get into it now about how these college play, the NIL deals and stuff, until they structure it right, it's ruining college sports. But that's a whole another story. And then we got Carson Beck to Miami. Who gives a fuck? Roll Tide. New playoff bracket style for the top 12. Now this has been talk. Man, this has been in talk since I was in middle school, and they finally fucking did it. I still prefer the way the old before we went to a playoff system was. That I might be a little biased because Alabama was always going, but it was always top 4. But people started complaining, saying, "Oh, but teams that are undefeated don't get a chance to go." Fuck them niggas. They're gonna come and play a team like Alabama, Georgia, Florida. They're gonna play a real primetime team and get smacked the fuck up. TCU went in front of Alabama and they got beat by damn near 60 in the first half by Georgia. What the fuck are we talking about? I don't give a fuck. You can go 30-0. You can't even play 30 games in one season. You can go 30-0. Play nobody. I don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas, these people are sitting here playing teams that nobody ever heard of. If I've never heard of the team, you have a boo-boo schedule. I've said it a million fucking times. But I do like how the way this new playoff bracket is. 12 teams, that will show that one they did for the money, but 2, that's gonna show the real from the fake. Because let me tell you, it's not 12 teams that can really be that competitive. It's really gonna be that top 4 that's really gonna be dangerous. And usually you see the same 4 teams in the front because that's how it's historically been. Alabama, Michigan, Ohio State, and now I guess if you want to throw Georgia in there, you can. But historically, Georgia's been booty, butt cheeks. Oregon's always been good. There's a lot of teams that you're going to constantly see for next however long they keep this implemented in the playoff bracket. But I'm gonna let you talk about golf and baseball because I don't watch that shit.
For sure. Golf. Hey, listen, golf might be one of the hardest sports in existence. Like the fact that there has not been a consecutive number 1 golfer based on their power ranking since Tiger Woods says something. It really does. I don't know if Scotty was top golfer from 2023 to 2024, but I think he was ranked number 1 2024. Will he be ranked number 1 2025? I don't know because he's only one of the majors in golf because there's 4 super major tournaments I like to call them pretty much or dub them. It's the PGA Championship, U.S. Open, the Masters, and Augusta. So, well, I said Masters already. So sorry. It's the Masters, the PGA, the U.S. Open, and what's the other one? Oh no, I'm drawing a blank. Hold on, I gotta look it up. But there's 4 majors, and again, unless you're Tiger Woods, Arnold Palmer, or Jack Nicholson. Sorry. I'm thinking of Phil Nicholson. Oh my God, there's so many names in my brain right now. No bars, by the way. But unless you're Jack, Arnold, or Tiger, good luck. I just think they're some of the best athletes in existence, in my humble opinion. Oh, the last major tournament is called the Open. I don't know why it's called the Open, but hey, so PGA, Masters, US Open, and the Open. Yeah, unless you're just those 4 legends of the game, Scotty might become a new legend because he's probably the only one that's not Rory to show any type of inclination. Big words for niggas. Inclination. Aptitude for the game. Consistency is very consistent. It's very hard to be consistent in golf. So we'll see about that. MLB. But with Ronald Acuna back, we'll see how it goes. Just because you literally cannot stop Shohei Ohtani or Aaron Judge. It's probably going to be Yankees and Dodgers again in the World Series because if the Dodgers had better pitchers, they would be like they'll probably be like 45 and like 8. But their pitcher lineup is kind of sorry, except for 2 of them. But then again, the Braves trade away all their fucking pitchers. So I don't fucking know. It's honestly a toss up. Maybe the Braves can make a dent. Any other team, that's not maybe the Rangers or the Mets with Juan Soto. He got signed like a $300 some odd million contract when he got traded from the Yankees to the Mets. By the way, I don't know. We'll see, but it's probably gonna be Dodgers and Yankees again. It's probably gonna be Dodgers. It's probably gonna be Dodgers somewhere in a baseball playoff scenario for at least the next 5 years, hands down for free. So good luck to the West because the West is stacked for some odd reason in basketball and baseball. And good luck to the East because they're not stacked in either of those 2 sports unless you're Aaron Judge, but Aaron Judge probably is not enough. Juan Soto is honestly not enough. Ronald Acuna Jr. is definitely not enough. So it's whatever. We're going to move on to music. Now, I'm going to sum up the playoffs and, just build from there. I have never heard of an Indiana Pacer since Reggie Miller. Niggas, all right. And it's funny. I had to think about it so hard. I may live under a rock, or maybe kind of whip behind the ears when it comes to getting into sports. But me getting into sports management is my second bachelor's degree that I'm pursuing. So trust me, I've been hard at work studying basketball, baseball, and golf because those are my favorite sports. Football is probably my weakest sport because it's too many positions. Your roster's too fucking big. There's so many, inside of the game, outside of the game, back and forth. That's probably why I like golf the best because you are the game. It's you versus the course versus the noise along with your playing mate. So there's none of that extra bullshit. It's you, your caddy, your clubs, your skill, and your game sense of golf. So that's probably why I enjoy golf competition wise the most because it's probably the hardest. But I probably like baseball the best because I played baseball growing up. I played t-ball, coach pitch, b-ball, a-ball, little league shit. Maybe I could have went to minor leagues, but I lost my sauce for the game because I still got to get academics in high school, so that was definitely my focus. But that's just my hey, what do you like in sports, Metagoon? That's pretty much what I do. But yeah, I had to think about it because Pacers what the fuck is a pacer? Um, niggas on Tyrese Halliburton's dick because, oh my god, he's so overrated. Oh my god, or underrated rather. Well, I don't know. It's not one and the same to me. Some people say he's underrated, some people say he's overrated. But the thing is, he's just another light skin in the game of basketball. So he doesn't get any aura points for making that choking meme that the Knicks did to themselves. Because they did, but he doesn't get any aura points or bonus points again because he's just another light skinned nigga in the game. Because the light skinned niggas should just be doing that funny ass weird ass shit. So again, he doesn't get no aura points.
Come on, Nate. He do.
You have to be special. You have to be special light skin to get aura points.
He been hooping. They called that nigga overrated at the beginning of the playoffs, and that nigga has lost 2 games. He's only lost 2 games. He is hooping. Them niggas is trash on paper. The Pacers booty hole. Them niggas should have got this far, but due to injuries, because they played the Cavs, and the Cavs damn near didn't play half they real starting lineup. I forgot who the fuck they played first, but they were finna win that anyway. But they've only lost 2 games, and they are currently beating the dog shit up the Knicks. And the reason he did the choking thing, because that's what Reggie Miller did to the Knicks way back when.
Oh.
Yes, that was a callback. That's why he did that. That's why everybody's been blowing up about it. He is hooping his ass off. I ain't gonna lie, but guess what? It don't matter. Give it to the fake ass MVP because it should have went to Joker. Shea won the choke.
Well, again, we'll probably pick that back up on episode 2. But moving on to music, 2024, 2025. Not a whole lot outside of the Super Bowl performance, which I didn't put in our notes, but we'll talk about that. The OVO docket. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Dial with a Smile, consecutive days, breaking records at the Billboard Top 2 and 100. Nokia, Drake's latest single, Billboard Top 100, and Luther, Kendrick Lamar's latest song from GNX. Is that the name of the album? Currently still sitting at number 1 on the Top 100 Billboard for 25 weeks. Aaron, tell me something. What you got?
Oh, fuck GNX. We who calling my phone, goddamn. That's how I feel. Who calling that shit? That's how I feel. To be honest, let me tell you something. So Metagoon knows I have been collecting media, physical. Well, we both have, because he's been doing DVDs. I've been doing records. So I go to record stores. I go to your regular, media outlets like Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Urban Outfitters. Let me tell you something. I could count on one hand how many Drake albums I have seen. In all, like I've been shopping at least 20 times, going for records and stuff like that. I don't always pick something up, but I can count on one hand how many times I've seen Drake record. Nigga, I'll be a rich motherfucker if I bet a nigga a penny every time I walk in I see Kendrick out. Them motherfuckers ain't nobody picking that shit up. Don't want to listen to this shit. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Luther is a trash ass song. That shit is ass. Compared to Nokia, to me, I'm a diehard Drake fan. Diehard Drake fan. I have two of his shoes sitting right here in front of me.
OVO.
Sitting right in front of me.
OVO.
Let me tell you something. Nokia is a top 5 Drake song. Don't at me. That song is fantastic. The music is supposed to make you feel something. That song makes me feel something. That song will be played for a long time. Luther ain't getting played in the club. Guess who is? Who's calling my phone? Where the fuck the function? I can't even quote nothing from Luther.
Slander.
Stacy.
The slander.
Is a key.
The slander still continues. It's crazy. The OVO docket is still here.
Where the fuck, son?
Granted, GNX might be one of Kendrick Lamar's best albums. Well, I think it'll go down as his best album, period. Right.
Oh no! Whoa! See, this is why we started this podcast. Cause this nigga Metagoon be saying these
I
most
think you will.
outlandish shit. That shit is a top. I'll give it a top 5 Kendrick album. It's damn sure not better than Good Kid, Mad City. Pull up, drink, sit down. It's not better than that. It's damn sure not better than Even though I don't like this album is critically acclaimed as one of the best hip hop albums of all time, and that's To Pimp a Butterfly. I hate that album. That album dog shit to me. But it's damn sure not better than Good Kid, Mad City. It's not better than Pimp Butterfly. I put GNX right there though. I put it right at 3 because I don't I don't care for Kendrick at all.
As his adversary, you gotta stay in the loop. Gotta listen to his songs. I can see why Luther has been sitting at 25 weeks top Billboard 100. It's because he's just rapping about shit. Like, you see, we take away all the first person shooters and the family matters. You know what I'm saying? You take away all that stuff, and A minors. Take away all that stuff. They not like us. I can see why Luther's a good song because it's just him rapping about shit. Like, it's good. It's good. So, good job, K. Dot. Somebody hand him a Grammy right now because he opened his mouth, which he did. I put this in the notes. He did win 5 Grammys for Not Like Us. Congratulations. Get you some more Grammys.
And keep in mind, that's not even his goddamn album. His fucking album.
Nope.
That shit ridiculous.
Crazy. So with Die With a Smile, breaking records, it became the longest reigning daily #1 song in Spotify history. The fastest song to reach number 1. Sorry, not reach number 1, but to reach 1 and 2 billion streams on Spotify and becoming one of the longest reigning #1 songs in global Billboard Top 200 with 18 weeks at the top. Bruno, we're gonna get you out of debt. All right, we're gonna get you out of debt. Okay, we're going to free you from MGM clutches. All right, and also Die With a Smile was nominated for Song of the Year in 2024 at the 67th annual Grammys. Congratulations, Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga. Bruno will get you out of debt yet because still to this.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm. No, I was gonna say thank you, Bruno Mars, for giving us but yeah, that's sports for now. That's heavy in my rotation. Skate, man. You skating right now, Bruno. You gotta skate to me, baby. You gotta slide your way on over. Thank you, Bruno.
Yeah, shout out to Bruno. I still ain't heard that shit.
So
yet.
good.
So
if I do karaoke, that's gonna be one of my songs for karaoke. It's so good. That is a karaoke song. So good. But last but not least, the OVO docket. That's what I'm dubbing it because that's basically what it is. The whole lawsuit with the defamation of Not Like Us. It is still ongoing. It's probably going to be ongoing for a long time because they're still motioning for discovery. But basically at the end of it, until discovery ends, we won't know too much more about it. But Drake does now have full access to Kendrick Lamar's current contract with the Universal Music Group, which is powerful in itself. So I guess we'll see what the aftermath of it is. So stay tuned, y'all, because we gonna find out something. So for now, that's music. Moving right along to gaming, and this is where once again gets wild. It's probably gonna be the last segment. So fire it on up. Gaming news 2024, 2025 in no particular order. The price of video games, the consoles themselves and accessories going up due to tariffs. Thank you, Trump. PlayStation ending the PlayStation reward program called PlayStation Stars just broke out last week for the week of May 19th, 2025. The GTA 6 trailer finally out, and it is currently the most viewed video game trailer ever in the history of video game trailers. And then last but not least, the 2024 Video Game Awards, with the Game of the Year of 2024 going to Astro Bot. Congratulations, PlayStation, you son of a guns. Y'all did it again. That's what I'm talking about.
Congratulations, goddamn Astrobot. Still
Me
haven't
neither.
played that game. Make it free on PlayStation. Make it free because I'm not paying full price for that game. Shout out to Astrobot. Apparently, it is a fantastic platformer. So shout out to Astrobot. GTA 6. Please come save us. Please save gaming. We're tired. As gamers who can't figure out what we're gonna play, we are tired. Shout out to GTA 6. What I think when I finally saw it, it was at 23 hours. That shit was at 76 million views. When I finally saw the trailer, damn near the next day, it was at 23 million views. And then PlayStation Stars, I literally just redeemed my last bit of points because I think the breakdown is next month you can't earn any more points. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Metagoon? Yes, and then the program's ending in 2026. So I went ahead and redeemed my points because I don't plan on buying anything else. I think I had like $25 worth of points, so I got a game for free. Price of games and consoles, so reportedly with tax, I want to say Nintendo Switch 2 games are like damn near $80. The first party ones, like we're talking about like Mario Party World, not Mario. I'm sorry, Mario Kart World. I said Mario Party World. Let me see. We got. I'm pretty sure Smash on be damn near 80. But I think the consoles for the PlayStation, they're raising the PlayStation consoles when the if y'all don't know, they have a certain amount of stock already in the United States. Once that stock is gone, the PlayStation's going up. So if you have not bought a PlayStation yet, PlayStation 5 yet, you need to go ahead and buy it before they get a little bit more expensive. The controls are going up $5. And keep in mind, PlayStation 5 controls are already what $70?
Yep,
$70, ain't they?
the price of a game.
Jesus
Yep.
Christ, nigga. When we were growing up, controllers
Yep.
were $20. And you could have got the real cheap ones for $5 at Walmart.
Fresh.
Oh Lord Jesus. And then mics. I mean, of course, you really don't need a mic. You know what? I have a lot of younger coworkers, and a lot of them don't play with mics. I'm like, how you don't play with a fucking mic?
You can't hear shit. That's crazy.
So you can't hear shit. So, but yeah, mics going up. I mean, you can always. I talk to my controller now, so I use a nice pair of headphones. I just talk to the controller. Shout out to PlayStation. Fuck an Xbox. But yeah, shout out to the gaming news because and also I said this in Metagoon earlier. Now that we know GTA 6 is coming out next year, have y'all noticed how many games? Oh, we dropping in December. We're dropping now. Now y'all niggas want to announce this shit. Y'all didn't want to compete with GTA. That's crazy.
That's smart on all the developers though, because once GTA 6 drops, now granted,
Of course.
GTA 6 might be the first video game ever base to cross $100 base. So,
and guess what? People are going to buy it. It's gonna the fuck out. Like that.
Grand Theft Auto 6 is the only game I accept with a $100 price tag at base. That is the only game I accept. Being in development for what 14 years to date.
Yes. Well, no, actually, no. The real development, like when they're like, okay, we're really developing this game. Reported was like 2020. So there's been heavy development for 5 years, almost
all
6.
hands on deck. Yeah.
So, yes, and I'm not mad at that because of course, if y'all don't know, every game has like pre-development, then the actual development. So it's probably been in pre-development for damn near 10. So that's not bad because I think they started officially working on GTA 6 in 2016. So it's been 10 years. That is
insane.
Fantastic because nowadays a lot of games, they try to rush out a product. GTA, like hell no, we know these folks gonna buy it anyway. We GTA shit, like just like Call of Duty. Everybody know there's gonna be a lot of people who buy Call of Duty, 2K, Madden, all that shit. Because I want to say in the top PlayStation games, football comes across 3 times in top 10 PlayStation games. You got college football, you got Madden, and you got the bundle with both of them. And all 3 of those were in top 10 of the PlayStation games this year.
Insane.
So, yes. So, we just got a bunch out. But once GTA 6 comes out, the world is going to shut down. The world is going to shut down. It's going to be crazy. Hold on to your PlayStations, because let me tell you something. The servers are finna get nasty. The servers, you might want to go ahead and get your pre-download in, because the servers are going to get messy. Finna get buggy.
Yeah, that's again, this is, man, look. Me and Midnight were talking about this. Inflation, the price of games, blah 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 blah. Now let me tell you something. The PS5 base came out at $499. 2020, by the way, PS5's been up for 5 years. The PS5 Pro is $699. Now, that's kind of insane to me. There is a $200 price difference, regardless of what's inside of it, right? I don't give a fuck what's inside of it, right? Because I don't care about PS5 enhanced gaming. Nigga, just give me the guide. I don't care about the fucking innards. I understand innards. I don't care. Just give me the console with the current generation software. I don't need all the extra shit, because I'm not paying $350 post tax and inflation just for a better PS5 experience, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Now,
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something before you. Somebody did a study on. It's really not that big of a difference. You really can't tell the nigga between the PS5 Pro and just the regular PS5. There's really no difference.
Correct. So, hey, look, if you like your ray tracing, for those of you that know what that is, great. But the Switch 2 is the other thing I didn't write down for us. But Switch 2 was announced coming out in June, in a couple of weeks here, because it's the 24th of May when we're recording this, so it's coming out in about 2 weeks. The price of that is $499 or $489, one of the two. But the thing is, again, that's probably one of the most expensive. That is the most expensive Nintendo console we've had to date. $499. Switch 2 will be worth it. The Switch is one of the best-selling consoles of all time. The Switch 1, anyway, is going to topple the PlayStation 2 soon, very soon here. It honestly might sell more units because of the expensiveness of the Switch 2. So it might promote Switch 1 sales even more. But I do believe the Switch 1 is sitting at either number 2 or number 3 for the best-selling console of all time.
No, it's number 1. The Switch 1 is number 1.
Oh, I thought
it
was number 2.
PS2 last year.
Oh,
yeah, it's
okay.
PS2 last year. Yeah, Switch is number 1 selling console.
Well, look
I'm
at
not even
that.
mad at that.
I'm not mad at that. The Switch was truly an elevation for Nintendo consoles and what they try to do. But Switch 2, I'm definitely not getting anything on launch. With Mario Kart World costing a whopping $79.99, which is insane to me.
Plus tax, that's damn near $90.
Like it's gonna be like $88 some. I'm just like, oh my god, not Nintendo charging Sony and Microsoft prices. The whole point of Nintendo is to pay less, not more. But I mean, then again, if Mario Kart is gonna last me another 5 to 10 years, like Mario Kart 8 did, Mario Kart 8 lasted 3 consoles, by the way. So Mario Kart World was gonna last me at least 5 years as well. So I'm down, but I'm not buying at MSRP though. I'm gonna go to my local pawn shop, find me a Switch 2, and get it for the low. And that's all I gotta say about that.
Let me tell you, I already got mine pre-order. I'm just kidding. Fuck that shit. I'm not buying. Let me tell you something. The next time it will have to be. Matter of fact, even when Smash comes out, I'm not buying it. When the new Pokemon game come out, I'm not buying it. It will have to be, even when a new Animal Crossing come out, I'm not buying it. It would have to be something. It's damn near the same shit every time. Like, I'm getting tired of games. We talk about this all the time. It's damn near the same shit, just a different day. Like, I don't know. It would take something crazy for me to buy it because what am I going to play on it? You know what I mean?
Mario
All
Kart
my
World.
friends who nigga, we didn't play Mario Kart 8, so I'm not playing Mario Kart
Mario
World.
Kart World.
I'm
Mario Kart World.
I'm not playing Mario Kart World, so
That's
I'm not
fair.
playing Sam. I'm not playing the new Samus. Wanna know why? That shit was like a PS2 game. That shit like a
Mm,
GameCube game. That got times.
mm.
Mario Kart World, bitch. I'm not trying to race to the next fucking race. That defeats the fucking purpose, bitch. I race, I win. Let me join. Put me into the next one, please. I'm not trying to race. I'm not trying to race to it. That's stupid.
I like that
Pokemon
idea though.
ZA. I like the idea. Horrible execution. I don't like this shit. Pokemon ZA. I'm not Pokemon in just a city. In like this Pokemon New York. What we doing? I'm not trying to do that shit. I'm trying to go out in the wild. Goddamn. I'm
Pokemon,
not trying to.
Pokemon inside the perimeter.
Yeah, I'm not trying. Pokemon in 285. I ain't got time for this shit. So
That's
so
funny though.
I don't. I just
That's
I can't
fair.
do it. Yeah.
That's fair. But yeah, man, that's gonna wrap it up pretty much for What's the Meta. Episode 1, season 2, man. This is a nice long one, but again, with editing magic, probably cut it down by like, at least 15 minutes to try to get it. We try to get it within an hour because we talked about a lot today. I guess also side notes and shout outs before we get out of here. Shout out to the people following your boy on Twitter. Shout out to Rollin Kings. That's my boy. Thank you, Rollin Kings, for the follow. And I don't remember off the top of my head who else is following me. Outside, like the bigger boys. Again, Rollin Kings, R-Truth. Say what's up. What's up? Appreciate that, big dog. So yeah, y'all gonna enjoy this, man. I appreciate all y'all. So yeah, that's about it, big fellas. And then last, but certainly not least, these Disney live action adaptations are getting worse.
Let me tell y'all something. I've said it once. I've said it multiple times. Disney has always been booty hole. That shit is trash. Because if you ask me, if one had to go out of the big three of cartoons and animation, I'm talking about TV, and we're talking about Disney, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon. Guess what? Getting the fuck on first, Disney. I don't care about none of this shit. There's not a single Disney Channel movie slash show that has ever moved me. Disney has always been booty, and y'all fucked up Lilo and Stitch. That's crazy. So don't go see. Wait till that shit hit Disney Plus. Do not go see that shit in movies. Don't waste your time. Because let me tell you, despite everything that happened yesterday, I still went to the movies. Go see Final Destination. Go see Final Destination or Sinners. Do not go see Lilo and Stitch. Wait for that shit to hit Disney Plus. Let me tell you something. Final Destination, fire. Fucking fire. Go see that shit. Don't see Lilo. Shout out to all the motherfucking old moms that were in yesterday with their Lilo and Stitch blankets and pajamas and shit. Take y'all motherfucking stank ass on. Shout out to shout out to Final Destination one time.
That's crazy. Shout out to Sinners. Another
Yeah,
banger.
shout out to Sinners too. Yes.
Lilo and Stitch live adaptation has a 68 Rotten Tomatoes score, but a 93 in audience score, which makes no. I'm looking at it right now. It has a 93% in audience score. That makes no fucking sense to me.
Yep. that ain't got time. I'm not gonna
a moment of silence for my nigga Captain Gantu. You did not deserve this, brother, man. I am so sorry. You got cut.
Was the other alien in it?
Which who? Oh, you talking about the Grand Council woman?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course. She has to be in there. Even though her screen time was cut short in comparison to the original, she was in there.
Was it even close to the original, even though Gantu wasn't in it?
You mean Pleakley and Jamba? Yes, they were in there.
Okay.
Yeah. So the main thing about this one, since they cut Gantu, they turned Jamba into the main antagonist. Horrible.
Okay, fair enough.
Horrible. And then they split Bubbles into 2 characters. Horrible.
What?
Yep.
Hell
But Bubbles is still in the live adaptation. But originally in the original Lilo and Stitch, he was the only one. He was undercover for the CIA, but he was also a part of the child protection services as well. So they split that into 2 characters. So it's like a lady coming to see Nani first, and then Bubbles gets involved. So
okay.
Yeah, it's again, I don't like that because it kind of ruins the whole, because the Grand Councilwoman and Bubbles apparently crossed paths before in the original Lilo and Stitch. So I'm just like, that kind of ruins the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of super mid in my opinion.
Yeah, and last question before we get out of here. This is the fight scene in that motherfucker where Lilo beat that little bitch ass.
It's cut short.
Hideous. Okay. Fair enough.
It's cut short. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we see y'all in episode 2. Deuces.
Yes, sir.